Hey everyone, this is Eric from Cash and Cultura. Welcome back. Today we're going to be announcing the giveaway of the Portland Trailblazers and Toronto Raptors lot. This one has probably about 100, a little bit over 100 cards. So we have the contest going on through Twitter mainly. It's simple. You just retweet it, you follow. I also posted it on Instagram, which is cash.cultura is our Instagram, and our Twitter is cashcultura, and YouTube is cash.cultura. So you can enter it any way. If it's Instagram, all you have to do is like, follow, and share through your IG story. YouTube, just comment on a video, subscribe, and then Twitter, again, you just retweet, follow. So we had a few participants. I appreciate the support. Again, this is our effort to try to get some cards into the hands of collectors or anyone that is looking to obtain some cards to resell or to give to their children, to nieces, nephews, all that. So before I get into that, there was some big news that broke in the sports card world this weekend, and it was regarding the Lebron James rookie card. So before Panini took over the exclusive rights for the licensing of the NBA, Upper Deck used to be one of the companies that had the licensing. So when LeBron James came into the league in 2003, Upper Deck was a company. So they had the exquisite high-end cards, which has a patch of their game-worn jersey or just a used jersey. I'm not entirely sure what it was. Those are two different things. Again, game worn, they actually wore it in the game, and player used is just they're literally in the room and they just put on the jersey and take it off. So I don't know which one it is. I'm pretty sure it's a game used, and then it's an autograph, and it's also a serial number. So there's only a very limited amount. I believe this specific card was serial numbered up to 23, so there's only 23 in the world, which is super dope because he's number 23. So it was a BGS, which is the grading company, Beckett, also known as BGS. They graded this card at a 9.5, and I found that a little bit odd because a card going for this amount, I would figure that it would be their highest, more top of the line and almost impossible to get grade, which is a pristine 10. So grading companies go from 1 to 10, and some of them go 8.5, 9, 9.5, and then 10. BGS has a black label, so that one's just absolute pristine, gorgeous condition. And this one was a 9.5, which is absolutely good, but I was again a little bit surprised that it went this high for a 9.5. But I wasn't surprised that a LeBron James card would be the one to break this record amount, because LeBron James just entered the world at the right time. He came into the league as soon as the internet era was booming, when it started transitioning more into a finesse league. So his dominance is just absolutely highlighted in this era because, again, it's more of a finesse league where it's more shooter oriented and whatnot. And he makes his presence known outside of the court, so he transcends basketball, which is a big thing. And I feel like a lot of players have probably done that through the course of their career, but it never gets highlighted because you just have to be absolute polarizing example, Muhammad Ali, right? So he was absolutely polarizing, right? And most importantly, with him not wanting to go to war and things like that. But again, I'm sure there was a lot other athletes that had a very unique character, but because they wouldn't get pressed, they didn't get to fully transcend the sport in the way that LeBron James has been able to do it, because he gets a lot of press, but he has the opportunity to market himself and brand himself through the internet, and also because the NBA allows that. So I'm not shocked that it was LeBron James that did it. And the card went for, comment below if you know the amount. I'm pretty sure you can look it up, but it'd be nice if someone could just write the amount in a comment before I drop the number. I think this was in a golden auctions. That's what the auction house is called, Golden Auctions. They auction all sorts of stuff, and I'll touch on that a little bit later, but the amount is 1.8 million. 1.8 million for a piece of paper that has a signature on it and a piece of cloth. That is crazy. So that's a big indicator of where the sports card world is heading. Obviously, this was an investor. If they pulled the trigger on a 9.5 and were willing to pay this amount, I'm sure that if you really want a card, I'm sure that you somehow can find some of the owners. I know that most of them would be hard to get because the owner is, ding ding ding, you guessed it, LeBron James. He did post on the IG, on the ESPN post in their IG, that he owns a few of them. So that's quite interesting. That's a whole different topic. We'll touch on it right now. But I think that if you really wanted the card and you just are willing to pay, you somehow can maybe get a hold of someone that owns one by doing extreme research, networking. If you have this much money, I'm sure you have a lot of connections in the hobby, or you're able to create them, and you're able to network your way into personally negotiating with someone that owns this. This amount is just insane. Again, obviously an investor, someone that has a bigger vision into where the sports card world is heading. And if you go to this Golden Auctions, you'll be able to see that just these auctions are going crazy, right? So I most recently went onto this auction. I put a bid onto some Kobe Elite 9s that were signed by Kobe, and I thought it was interesting because the auction was giving some of the funds to the Mamba Foundation. So my dog. I was a little bit nervous because I was winning the bid and it was $2,000, and I didn't know if once I knew that the bid ended in 30 minutes and I was winning, I got a little nervous. I didn't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing. They ended up pulling this thing where they had to go through maintenance because of high traffic, and their maintenance lasted like 3 days, which seems super fishy, right? It just seemed like they just wanted to gouge the prices up and shill the prices, basically a lot what you see on eBay. And I didn't end up winning, which was probably a good thing, even though I love Kobe, which is my other point when it comes to not being surprised that it's LeBron James that ended up hitting that 1.8 million. There's three players that is absolutely worth investing when it comes to sports cards, or even if you don't see it like that, I say investing because even if you personally collect, which is what I do when it comes to Kobe Bryant, I want to buy something that is going to appreciate in price or in value over time. right? We're unable to do it with with most things that we purchase. Most importantly, one of our biggest assets that we get into, or debts that we get into, which is our vehicles. Most of those don't appreciate, they depreciate the minute you take them out the lot. But on the other hand, one thing that ends up appreciating over time, most of the time, is your real estate, your house. But most of the cell phones, or even these, I mean, they don't appreciate well, except for, very specific cards, very specific cards, specific players, specific sets, specific years. So it's quite nice to see this happen in the hobby. And again, name the 3 players that are worth investing. In my opinion, it's LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and the GOAT, Michael Jordan. There's a lot of other players, right? But name your 3 that you feel are worth investing and that they'll appreciate over time no matter what. So that's quite interesting. Now, as far as the giveaway goes, let's get it going. Let's see who wins. Good luck to everyone. Everyone is already cool. All right, so everyone is on here. I got everyone from Twitter, and then I got a few people from Instagram, or just one person, I believe. So good luck, and let's see who it is. Nice, congratulations. So let's see. Jeff, congratulations, Jeff. So I appreciate you supporting. I see you've entered a few of our giveaways, so I appreciate that. Hit me up through a DM, and I'll go ahead and ship these out. So I still have all of them. They will be shipped out tomorrow, and I have some big news dropping on Saturday. So Saturday, I'll probably post it in the midday, so around 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so noon. And it's exciting. It's something that, again, goes with the philosophy that we've been running with. So I will announce I'm going to announce it through YouTube. So I'm going to drop a video, but before I announce, I'll put it up on Instagram, I'll put it up on Twitter, I'll post some of this stuff on YouTube through those pictures that you can post, like an announcement, and then I'll drop the video at noon this Saturday. This Saturday is going to be the 25th of July, and it's gonna be super exciting. So please stay tuned. Please support. This can really help someone's life out, and I think that it will.